Cam Gamble, who's got himself a big leg, is getting set to tee it up here and kick off the game for us. And as you can see, we're going to get a hold because the wind is whipping around a little bit inside of Tiger Stadium. So that may have an impact today as we watch both of these teams, really when I say both these teams, first and second team offense, work on that passing game as they have done significantly here through the previous 14 practices. And we are off with Cam Gamble kicking it off. Receiving the kick at the goal line. And returning it out untouched, the 25. This is first, good on good. Second team against second team defense. Again, 20 plays. Third team will wrap up the first half. The offense will be in purple, defense in white for the first half. Second half, then, we'll switch jerseys a little bit here. First team, both O and D, will be in white. Second team will be in purple. First team O versus second team defense. Second team O versus first team defense. And we'll have a running clock. So the second half will move most likely quicker than the first.
And
half.
I love this. You get about 20 to 25 snaps of good on good. You have done this all spring long in your scrimmages, but this is what you want to see, your ones against the defensive number ones as well.
Brandon Harris back to pass. He pump fakes, rolling right, looking for a receiver. He's not going to be able to find one, and he will run. And as we see in most
on the field, and he just wants to culminate with that same execution today.
Two quick passes right off the bat. This one complete out to the far side.
Use your athletic ability.
Harris again throwing, looking to the right side, dumps it off in the flat to Leonard Fournette. He's going to pick up about 2 yards.
And there's your check down. Not good enough. He should have 2, 3, 4 check downs a game where you want the ball in his hands.
First carry for Fournette, takes it around the left side. Again, he's going to get about 3, maybe 2, 3 yards.
Splitting just a few more carries with guys. I think his overall touches should go up.
3rd and 6, and he's going to get the carry, and he finds a crease on the right side, and he'll pick up the first down easily.
Using those big body pullers to gain ground.
Got to use that experience that he's gained to this offense's advantage.
A 2nd down and 4. You got to like those numbers if you're this LSU offense. You know, it's rushing, 23 total touchdowns, 22 of them on the ground. We see a quick pass out here to the flat. Nothing quite doing that time as Jazz Ferguson pulls in the pass from Harris. LSU, they are tall. So you're going to see a lot of 6'5", 6'4", and 6'3" out here as Harris goes back to pass again, looking downfield, feels the pressure, got a flag down. They do blow the play dead. I thought they might blow that one down a little earlier. I know you as a defensive player, you were expecting that to be blown dead, weren't you?
I wanted it to be blown dead because it means a sack, and you get in the stat column.
Holding, offense, number 75, 10-yard penalty, replay, 2nd down.
And that would
Mike Key, such a different world transitioning out to left tackle.
And you mentioned now behind the chains, it's 2nd down and 20. Tries to dump it all. That's a dangerous pass over the middle, looking for Fournette.
Perfect completion to put yourself in field goal range.
There's a nice look that time. He finds his man. Malachi Dupree, his main target. Didn't quite get the first down, but Brock, to your point, it's now 4th down and 4. It gives you options. This year, he's going to be kicking with the first team this year. This will be about a 42-yard attempt. It's up and it's good.
And they struggled on both sides of the ball. Rebounded, he's back, and he should have been back.
Danny Etling now, the transfer from Purdue, in a quarterback, and he's trying to go deep. Could not connect that time.
Terre Haute, Indiana, Danny Etling and Cam Cameron, give him a chance. This ball gets caught up in the wind just a little bit, but as a quarterback, you love one-on-one coverage and the chance to just let it go, cut it loose.
Small young man. A false start that time by the tight end.
No, leave it right there.
Josh Tharp. Again, spring game a little bit different. You want to deal with some situations right here. You don't want to march the team down the field with penalties. So we'll replay 1st down. 1st and 10. Etling with the play fake. Looking out here to the flat. Oh, beautiful catch that time. D. Anderson, one of those freshmen.
3 guys, what did Coach say yesterday? 3 guys with wingspans over 84 inches. Remarkable.
D. Anderson is 6'5".
He drew the comparison between the time he spent with the Chargers when he had Drew Brees and Phillip Rivers there. He said those guys would tell you how they helped each other grow. They weren't concerned with the other guy's success because...
About 3rd down and 8 here. Gerald Williams on that last carry. We'll see a lot of action today. Etling looking for Williams and can't quite connect, and it's picked off. Tipped by Williams, and this time intercepted Isaiah Washington with the pick. Played in that buck-back spot in the 3-4 defense, Marcus.
This is Dave Aranda. Got a guy out in the flats defensively. You try to throw a check down, which is the right decision by Edling. He doesn't see anything. But these big athletic guys being able to cover the flat gives you multiple.
Get a few snaps under center.
And when you hear Cam Cameron talk about this guy, he lights up like a Christmas tree. He has a strong arm. He can throw from the pocket and fumbles the snap as I speak about how good he is.
Pumping him up right there.
And with Posick and crew out.
Trey Gallman, fullback in the eye. Rashad Henry, the tailback, and McMillan's going deep, and he's going to overthrow his intended receiver that time.
The center that's been working at that position and saying the repetitions have helped him this whole spring.
McMillan back to pass, looking to the left side. Gets it out to Harris. Is going to get some work now with that #1 offensive line going against Dave Aranda's #1 defense. Pass complete out to the left side. Great day of spring football here on the SEC ESPN Network. You can always see these games streaming live on the Watch ESPN app, as well as powerful running that time by Darius Geis, who got hurt last year. Another one of those players missing spring drills right here, so a great opportunity for Mouton. Lead blocker for Geis, who takes it in the left side. Hammered that time by Lacouture.
Try to make that tackle, and Christian Lacouture did a great job on that play.
Play fake, Brandon Harris looking downfield, plenty of time. Going for one of those young players and just happens to overthrow DJ Chark. Brandon Harris in the gun. He has Geis alongside him. He goes down the left side, one-on-one coverage, looking for Malachi Dupree, trying to get that back shoulder. And was there a little miscommunication there, Brock?
That's
As we're going to see several players now get some snaps, get some looks here in the first half. Quick handoff that time to Leonard Fournette, and he gets a nice little run on the right side, picks him about 11 or 12 yards. TJ Lemoyne on the stop.
You have to be able to play both gaps.
Faking the inside handoff that time to Fournette, and the quarterback keeping it this time.
Just learn football from a cerebral level. There's a reason the 2 NFL O-line coaches came to Baton Rouge to spend time with him.
Second down and 10. This time Etling firing along the right side. Finds his man Tyron Johnson, the sophomore from New Orleans. Picks up about 7 yards.
Because Brock, the thing that I really enjoyed about us meeting with him yesterday is that he took over the meeting. He had a defensive coordinator's persona. He told us about what is the fire starter.
Caleb Lewis now the quarterback for the Threes as he gets the pitch out to, forgive me on this one, Rashad Henry. Apologize for that one.
Now here's your time to cut it loose in the spring game.
Rashad Henry again, dot in the eye right here. The fake handoff, and Lewis back to pass. Lefty looking downfield. He's going to keep it. Oh, and that's a dangerous shuttle pass right there. It may have been beyond the line of scrimmage. Really close, Brock.
It'll still look like a pass at the end of the game.
Lewis sprinting out to the left. He's going to go downfield, hoping his receiver comes back to the ball, and he's trying to, but he can't quite come back and make the catch. Stephon Sullivan.
In a 4-3 defense, he would be a guy on the inside of the line of scrimmage, either playing a 3 technique, which is over the guard, or a 1 technique that's over the center. In this defense, he's a 4-eye, which is over the tackle, and he's out there to get this done. And when you look at these 3-4 defenses, all of the ones that have a lot of success, they have cornerbacks.
Leonard Fournette with the carry there, dropped by Tre'Davious White. This time Harris rolling to his left, finds his receiver, DJ Chark. Makes the catch on first down, gain of about 7 yards.
There's drop, and he has the easy completion in the hook.
Brock, you tell me, and watching Brandon over the years, it seems to me he's
out before he picks up a first down. So this drive with the ones-on-ones continuing here, and the handoff to the fullback by Keithon Mouton with the carry, and Christian Lacouture with the stop, a couple of yards downfield. Now with the one-back set, tight end off the right side. It's Fournette. Boy, he breaks it out to the outside. Gets out of bounds after a gain of about 15 yards. Dwayne Thomas with the stop. Saw a running back like him last fall when he was in high school. Coming right at him downhill. Harris rolls right to pass, and he finds his receiver. Another great catch that time by DJ Chark. He's having himself a pretty good game right now. Together a nice drive right here. Harris keeping it along the left side. Read something nicely that time. Going to get himself a good gain, pretty much about 10 yards off the left side.
But he gets a little breather, a little water.
15.
One for Malachi in the corner. Can't quite get to it. Good coverage that time by Savion Smith, but they are going to throw the flag.
You have to turn around and play the ball, young fella. He'll learn that as time goes along.
On one another. I don't think he's impeding any movement there.
Double tights here to fullback. Who do you think is going to get the football here? Maybe number 7 puts his head down. Does he get in? Boy, that is a powerful back. Touchdown for the purple team.
And there you have it. There you have the physicality, what 7 gives you in football that a lot of guys can't offer you up.
3-6-5, 6-6-6-5. I mean, it's unbelievable when you see these guys. And Etling back to pass, and he's going to unload it deep. He's got a man out there, and he connects with him. D. Anderson, there's your true freshman right there. 6'5", 204 from DeSoto. He burns Leighton Levine. It's a big score.
And what a great ball. Danny Etling. Listen, these guys are going to have to play at some point during the football season. And you love to see it, especially a freshman, D. Anderson, being able to take the top off of a defense at 6'5". Even if this is a one-on-one ball and he's not open, you feel comfortable about getting the ball up to him.
And there's the difference.
A bunch of football players come from Cedar Hill, Texas.
Getting it out into the flats this time. Nice little move that time by the tight end, Josh Tharp. Close to a first down.
Of your coaching staff.
First down on that play. This time the handoff. This time to number 27. McMillan back at shotgun again, looking over to the left side. Fires a bullet that time, complete to Tyron Johnson.
So you use your hands. You want him to throw it to you. Come back to the football like you saw there from Johnson.
Bernard Schmidt along the left side. He'll pick up 2.
Well, if you make that guy's job easier, that's getting the snap under center, it could be a beneficial thing for us, Brock. You see the difference in athlete. You feel comfortable about bringing these guys 3-4 defense also.
Offside, defense, number 97, 5-yard penalty, second down.
And as I take a look to be the interchangeable parts there with the blitzing, he's going to have a lot of fun scheming with this ball.
McMillan rolling to his right, a left-handed thrower, and throws this one, overthrows his man that time. Looking in 13, they move Fournette over to a slot position right there. He stays in coverage. McMillan back to pass. They're going to blow this one dead right there. Number 97, Frank Herron with the sack.
They need to leave spring with a good feeling in their mind, a good feeling in their gut. Coming into summer, fall camp, confidence in what you did.
White will have an opportunity to come back because the number 1 offense and number 1 defense will be wearing white jerseys. So we'll see if they can make up that 17-point deficit. Incomplete that time as he was looking for his receiver, number 29. There's snap problems again. Landrum back to pass. He's just going to eat it with Frank Herron all over him like a cheap suit.
They should not be in the hunt for one of those playoff spots.
Justin McMillan getting a lot of time today at that quarterback spot. This time DeAndre Clark, though, with the sack. Ball's got that quick feet.
And that's what they talk about. You've seen so many times athletes turn into offensive tackles. Athletes turn into tight ends.
In some new spots for this offense.
McMillan again under center. The left-hander flushed out of the pocket. This time he's going to keep it. Nice little move out on the outside. They'll blow this play dead after a gain of about 6 yards on third down. Greg Gilmore chasing down the play from behind. Quick out into the flat this time, finding his slot receiver, Tyron Johnson.
He got that receiver in a one-on-one position, close the space, and to the ground.
McMillan quickly looking to pass again. The blitz coming, and they're going to blow this one dead with the sack. Yeah, Xavier Lewis with the sack.
They're same guys, but that nickel pressure, if you look at football as a whole, is a very important method to being able to get the quarterback on the ground.
McMillan going deep for his receiver, and he finds him. Tyron Johnson, one heck of a catch. He expects a lot more from them, and he said they're both mentally in a different spot than they were last year, which is great news for LSU fans. And just as we say that, Tyron Johnson can't bring this one in.
Well, listen, the one thing, you hear it all time and time again in this offseason for LSU, we want to see you pass the football more. But when you have the best player in the country at the running back position, you have to make it a point to make sure you get him the ball as much.
Series continuing here, first down, misfiring that time as McMillan was looking for second down and 10 now. Justin McMillan.
Nickel blitz.
Handoff this time to David Ducre, and he's a fullback, and they've actually been getting him carries.
You have a better chance of wearing people down as the game goes along.
McMillan surveying the field again. This blitz is going to get to him, and again it's Xavier Lewis coming off the edge.
Halftime, change your gear.
Halftime, as declared by Coach Miles.
with Danny Etling, more of the same. The maturity of two guys, two older veteran guys, it's showing itself in just the way Cameron
right now, not playing here in the spring.
And this is one of the advantages for the secondary. They play a lot of guys. Defensive back coach Corey Raymond believes in having a number just can get to the quarterback.
Leonard Fournette, the single tailback. Etling back to pass, steps up in the pocket, does get it away, but now they blow it dead. Again, you're not going to tackle the quarterback, so in this situation, it's touch football. Back to punt. This time is Josh Groudon, the freshman from Sydney. Gets it away to Trey Davius-White. Makes the catch at the 37-yard line. To go in and out of the shrubbery there. Doesn't want to be bothered right now. We got a spring game to go to here. The #1 offense is out on the field, and right away, Brandon Harris hits his man Malachi Dupree for a big 15-yard gain.
And we're trying to create that situational football you hear so much about.
A little more tempo as well, trying to hit his tight end. Colin Jeter can't do it, though. It'll bring up second down.
Oh, will you just get your head around?
And when you look at the size of Colin Jeter, 6'7", 244, he should be a matchup nightmare for linebackers.
Oh, Malachi Dupree breaking free along the left side, gets all the way inside the 15-yard line. Take another look at this one. Devin White, the true freshman, downfield making the tackle, but Malachi Dupree with a nice move, getting free in the open space.
He's got to take the next step. He's got to be the next great LSU wide receiver.
Stiff arm.
And you can see how easily he glides. What I love to hear from Les yesterday is you've seen Malachi get his feet underneath him. I mean, he's a triple jumper. He's a long jumper. He's an explosive long athlete, and many times.
And about 5 yards. Big it to Geis going outside that time. Oh, really nice move by Jazz Ferguson. Gets down inside the 5-yard line. Savion Smith comes.
Touchdowns and 57 career receptions. You've got to continue to get him the ball, and he's got to continue to do his thing on the other end.
Help the helper.
3 tight ends handing it off to the big fullback, right? Keithon Mouton, and he takes it in for the score. And that is your jumbo package right there. At Rouge, just a couple of minutes left to go. See what Danny Etling can do now running this 2-minute offense. In the shotgun, one pump fake, gets out of the pocket, scrambles to the left, and he's got some space. He'll take it out of bounds after picking up a first down.
Etling did a great job escaping, but Arden Key should have had a sack there.
Etling this time under pressure, just flips it out to Fournette. Fournette with a quick little move right here, Leonard Fournette, and he'll take it out of bounds after about 7 yards. Duke Riley on the tackle.
And finds 1 or 2 moves. See, the misconception is that these guys have a million pass rush moves. Find 2 things that you're very good at and beat everybody with it. If he gets that part down.
Quarter after Leonard Fournette ran for the first down. This is what we call an untimed down here. Fournette trying to put his foot in the ground and cut back. No cut back there, though, as it looked like Beckwith was there for the stop. We'll bring up the second down and long with offense and first-team defense. So let's see what the second-team offense can do here with Danny Etling. Back to pass. Lets it go deep. He's got a man down there and can't quite hook up.
It's a really good ball, man.
In a long, about 20 yards. Etling firing down the left side. Could not get it. Looked like his receiver turned in, and Etling thought he might be.
Ball, and he's a guy that is going to have opportunity to play and get a lot of snaps this season as the regular season starts.
3rd and 18, so Etling trying to connect with D. Anderson. A little bit of a push-off. There's 2 true freshmen right there battling for the ball deep downfield, and Savion Smith won that battle.
looks like he knows what he's doing. He's around all of us veterans, and he's keeping up with us.
Yeah, now he's gonna. They like him so much they all want him on their team. He went from the white jersey to the purple jersey. Now nobody wants to let him play for the other side. That's huge.
2 guys come to mind when you look at that size. Aqib Talib in the NFL with the Denver Broncos, and you had Antonio Cromartie for a long time. Being long with the length of these receivers, can't give you one, Brock. And not only are you talking about really good players, you're talking about the depth of this football team. Guys come to mind, Jalen Tabor down at Florida. They like him a lot, but he's one guy.
7-0 when they took on Alabama last year, and that's when the 3-game slide started. Of course, all eyes will be on that game. Darius Geis looking for a hole. Can't really find one, but just stays patient behind his offensive line, is able to churn out 5 yards.
And they're benefiting from having each other.
Etling the fake to Geis, this time slips, but reloads and goes deep, and he's got a man there, but he can't quite hook up with DJ Chark, who was running down with Brandon Surtain in coverage. I don't even want to know where sometimes the hands are. Just leave it at that, right?
I've been there before. You never know where you're going to get hit. You just make sure that you have everything working after reception, and you got to come back and understand you need to.
Yeah, you flush it, man. You absolutely flush it, and it's your body language. It's your shoulders up, right? It's your eyes. I love what Cam Cameron was telling us yesterday next season.
We'll see if Justin McMillan can lead the purple team now to a score. A 2-minute offense here as we get close to the end of this National L Club spring game. Sack is going to be the ruling on the field, and Devon Gotcho getting the sack.
He's bumped down to that 0 nose, and Lockature out at the 4-eye.
McMillan gets it out quickly to his tight end. Josh Tharp with a nice gain, picking up a first down, gets it out to about the 37-yard line. Jamal Adams, the safety with the stop. Under 4 receivers. Leonard Fournette stays in the block. That one is tipped incomplete. On the blitz that time, it looked like Travius White. Yeah, Trey White getting in there. He's been banged up a little bit this.
The most from this new scheme it is
Devon Gotcho, because he can exploit a matchup. Look, what every defensive coordinator tells you, what every passer last year was 6 sacks.
Justin McMillan once again in the shotgun. This time he's going to unload deep. And this is going to overthrow everybody on that play right there. D. Anderson, the intended receiver, at Paris in coverage. And this is going to wrap things up. Well, the National L Club spring game is in the books.
My biggest headline is if Dave Aranda probably got the most talking time from us over these 2 hours, that will not change. I think through this fall and regular season, you learn something in the SEC. You win championships running the ball, which they can do, and you do it by playing great defense, and the defense got the better of it today.